big night for you guys in a lot of ways. Senior night, you guys clinched the conference title. Kendra gets 1,000 points. Just take me through some of your thoughts on just, a pretty memorable evening for you guys. It was
a lot of chaos. It felt like basketball came secondary tonight, and that was a little bit disheartening, but at the same time I realized the kids had a lot going on. You could see early in the game things weren't really flowing, which obviously didn't make me happy, but again, we had a lot of wonderful things happening tonight. We have 7 senior players that we honored, a couple of senior managers and camera people that have been with us for a really long time, so it was kind of their moment to enjoy and have everybody recognize them for what they've done. Not to mention that we all knew that Kendra was 7 points away from hitting 1,000th point. She did not, so that made it a little bit more special, and we were all aware of it, just kind of waiting for it. So it was a big night. The biggest thing of all is that as a team we won the conference championship tonight, and that was one of the kids' goals, so it was nice to see them set that goal, way back in November, and then see it come true this evening.
Was that, were they pretty focused coming into tonight, knowing that was the key?
I thought so until we took the floor, and then I wasn't so sure. But yes, no, they knew that. They knew that this would be the game that, sealed it outright for us, so they have been pretty focused and practiced, and we've talked a lot about that the last week, that step one. We're very much into goal setting, and we have 3 goals, and this was goal number 1. So it's a step in the right direction, and but we gotta play better, and be more focused as we show up at game time, because next couple of games here, if we don't show up, we're going to be done, and that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. So I have confidence that once we, get more focused and we get back into the swing of things and get all this stuff behind us, we'll be ready to move on.
All right, we're here with the Big Rapids seniors who just got clinched the CSAA title. First things first, Kendra Enszer getting 1,000 career points tonight. Can you just talk about, the emotions of that, and then, getting that out of the way, and then kind of focusing on the game and clinching the title tonight?
It's a huge accomplishment, but I couldn't do it without my teammates. I mean, they're the ones that get me the ball, and it was exciting, and I was surprised.
She had no idea.
I had no clue. They surprised me.
Elizabeth, it seemed like you guys struggled a little bit early on. Do you feel like, with all the distractions of senior night and, trying to clinch the title and everything, that it was a little bit of a distraction? How did you guys get past that?
We've had a few games like this, but we always push through, and Heist helps us, and we try getting each other pumped, and I think Kendra getting 1,000 points all got us pumped in to lead the team.
Sam, can you talk about the senior group? It's obviously a pretty close class, a big class for you guys, and just why this is such a special group.
Well, we've all been playing together since middle school, so it's just really exciting to have made it through 6 years, some of us more than that, and we've grown so close together, and these are some of my closest friends in the school.
Michaela, the same question for you, is there anything that to you that stands out about this class, you've been able to participate in?
I would say we're more than friends, we're like a family. We always have each other's backs, and no matter what, we're there for each other.
Bree, is there one moment from this evening that stands out to you?
Probably just when we were walking out and they were calling our names and reading everything, it just finally hit me that was the last time that we would be here, and I was trying not to listen because I didn't want to start crying.
Taylor, obviously you've talked before about the staying undefeated, and that remains a goal of yours. Was that a big focus tonight? Is keeping that record, and is that still a big focus for you guys going forward?
Oh yeah, for sure. Friday night, we got to finish with Friday night, and if we finish that, then that's when we move on. We have steps, and we accomplished one of them, and we're trying to accomplish the other one by going undefeated without the whole season. And honestly, the first couple quarters, all I was trying to do was get Kendra the ball so she could score, and it wasn't really working because it wasn't set and everything, but we ended up coming through really well.
And Casey, can you talk about your thoughts on a conference championship and what that means to you, the first of your goals for this season?
It means a lot to me because, like Michaela said, these girls are my family, and accomplishing something that big with people you're that close with is absolutely amazing.
Okay. All right, Kendra Enszer, 1,000 career points tonight and a conference champ. To have all of that happen in one evening, it's got to be a lot of emotions going through your head. Can you just talk a little bit about that?
It is a lot. I mean, like I said, I couldn't do it without my teammates, and they surprised me. I had no clue, and I don't know, they're so supportive. I couldn't do it without them or coach or anything. In the conference, it's amazing.
Did you know that you had a shot to get 1,000 tonight, and was that something that was in the back of your mind?
Before the season, I mean, it is one of my goals, but I wasn't really keeping track of it or not. So once it happened, it was like, oh wow.
And then, to get that, and then was that kind of a load off of your shoulders? You were able to play with a little bit more, relaxed the rest of the game, you feel?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, got it in the first quarter, and then you can just play the rest of my game.
Can you talk about the rest of the season now for this team, and what some of your goals are the rest of the way, obviously?
Just play one game at a time, got to give it our all, and be ready for every game. You never know what could happen.